Hi, I'm Kelly with Three Fingers Cove. I make cute cakes, cupcakes, and more. Thank you for joining me today. We'll be making these wonderful snowman cupcakes. No special tools or equipment needed, and it's entirely edible. We'll also be making these candy trains. They're so cute. And the only special tools or equipment you'll need to make those are glue dots and a glue gun. Stay with me as we make these adorable snowmen and wonderful holiday festive trains. For snowman cupcakes, you're going to need white cupcakes with white icing, some mini M&Ms, straight pretzel sticks. I have three kinds of marshmallows. I have the s'more size marshmallows left over from summertime. I have the jet puffed marshmallows, the regular size, along with some mini marshmallows. I also have watermelon gummy rings for the snowman's hat. And I have the pull apart Twizzlers for a scarf. Let's get started. We'll begin assembling our snowman cupcakes. I have everything laid out here where it's easily accessible. I'm going to begin with the snowman portion of the cupcake. I'm going to build that first. I'm going to start with a s'mores size marshmallow. I'm going to place a regular size marshmallow right on top. I'm going to take two straight pretzel sticks for the snowman's arms, and I'm going to stick them in at an angle through the top one down into the bottom marshmallow, still at an angle until I hit the plate. I'm going to do that on both sides. Sticking it at an angle until I reach the plate. Next, I'm going to make a scarf for the snowman. I'm going to use the pull apart red licorice. I'm going to get 3 strands. On each end, I'm going to pull the 3 strands apart about an inch on each end. I'm going to make it have fringe, and to do that I'm just going to flatten the tip of this red licorice with my thumb and finger, and I'm going to just take my kitchen shears and make a little snip for some fringe. I'm going to do that for each strand of red licorice. Once I have the fringe all made, I'm just going to stretch it out just a tad, and I'm going to twist it a little bit just to give it to some texture, and then I'm going to place it on the snowman around the top marshmallow, but through the arms. And I'm pressing it down pretty firmly. And then I'm going to tie it in front. Next, I'm going to add the snowman's eyes. I'm going to use 2 brown M&Ms, and it's his nose with the orange mini M&M. I'm going to use a little frosting to stick those on. Gonna hold them on just for a second till they stick. For the nose, I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to make a slit with the point of the knife, and I'm going to slide the orange M&M, mini M&M, into that slot for the nose. Now I'm ready to assemble the snowman's hat. To do that, we'll take another straight pretzel, and we're going to insert the pretzel straight down through the top marshmallow, through the bottom marshmallow, until we hit the plate. And then we're going to push it on through just a tad on the bottom, and this will help it stick to the cupcake when we assemble the cupcake. We're going to take a watermelon gummy ring, and we're going to place that on the top of his head. I'm going to use a little frosting to help it stick. And then I'm going to use a mini marshmallow for the ball on top of his hat. I'm going to stick that down until I get it to stick on the pretzel, and that'll hold it in place. I'm going to now place that snowman on top of a cupcake. Last, we're going to take several M&Ms, blue and green and yellow, for the buttons on the snowman. The first one we're going to stick directly onto the cupcake, into the icing. I'm just patting it down into the icing so it sticks well. I'm going to take the next one, I'm going to place it on the s'mores marshmallow just above the one I just placed into the cupcake. Then I'm going to place the final button just above that one that we just placed on the s'mores marshmallow. So adorable. Next, we're going to make these awesome candy trains. Woo woo! For the candy trains, we're going to need snack size candy bars. In this case, I went with the Hershey's milk chocolate and Hershey's milk chocolate with almonds. You'll also need Mementos or something round, barrel shape. We're also going to use milk chocolate kisses, milk chocolate with almond kisses. I found these adorable junior mints in the holiday colors. We're going to use for a caboose. We also need some individually wrapped Rolo candies for the wheels of the train. And I found this fluffy stuffed snowball cotton candy I'm going to use as steam or smoke coming out of the stack. I also have some ornament hooks so that we can make the candy trains into ornaments. Stay with me as we make candy trains. We're going to begin with 4 Rolos. And we're going to use glue dots to glue these together, bottom to bottom. These will be our train wheels, and we'll need 2 sets of them. Next we'll take one of our fun size candy bars and we will glue that on top of the wheels. Now we want to make sure our wheels are not at the edge of the candy bar. We want to set them back just a tad on either end. Again, I'm going to use the glue dots to put the wheels on. I have used hot glue for this, but it kind of melts the candy inside. And we're going to adhere the candy bar to the wheels. Next we're going to take a junior mince box. We're going to position that toward the back of the candy bar, the train candy bar, just above the back wheels. And we're going to use glue dots on that as well. Just going to position it where it's about halfway and just above the back wheels. Next we're going to take our Mentos, and these are the long ones, so I did cut these down to about 1/3 and then I wrapped them in foil. Just going to take a knife and cut the last third off of there. I'm going to wrap that in foil for the barrel of my train. I'm going to use both glue dots and hot glue on this and adhere it to the junior mince box. Just going to give it a little hot glue on the end so it'll adhere to the junior mints and stick really well. And I'm going to position it about halfway across the candy bar. Going to hold it there until that glue sets up. A plain kiss. And this will be our smokestack. We're going to use a glue dot. And stick it right on top of. Then we're going to take an almond kiss and we're going to use a glue dot on it as well. And we're going to stick that to the front, the train barrel, for the headlamp or the headlight. And there we have our candy train. Now you can make this into an ornament by adding an ornament hanger. I'm going to use hot glue to do this, and I'm going to put a really thick bead of hot glue just behind the candy kiss. I don't want to get it too close because I don't want to melt that kiss, but I'm going to put quite a good bead of hot glue on there. Going to add my ornament hook, and then I'm going to squirt some more hot glue on there so it sticks really well. Going to give that a moment to set up. There we have our candy train ornament.